Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I am Amal Makondrola. Thank you all for joining and welcome to this month's edition of Supermom's Knowledge Series. Today's session is on how to teach your children values. Once again, thank you, moms, dads, and everyone joining this webinar from all over the world. We have with us participants from Nigeria, United States, South Africa, Canada, and the United Kingdom. Thank you, and we're glad that you're able to join us today. So let me just take you through a few of our housekeeping rules before we move to the trivia. This webinar is live and interactive. So we'll be interacting with you through polls and other fun activities. The webinar is also being recorded, so it may be made available to other parents who are not able to join this live session. You can also check our YouTube channel on Supermom's Knowledge Series for previous sessions. You can make use of the chat box at the bottom part of your screen for your questions, comments, and reactions. And we'll also try to answer all your questions during the Q&A session. That will be at the end of the guest speaker's presentation. So all the microphones have been muted. So if you would like to speak at any time, please raise your hand using the raise hand tab or click on the green tick at the bottom right corner of your screen, and we'll unmute your microphone. If you're also having technical challenges during the presentation, such as poor audio or video during the presentation, kindly send a message to the host for assistance. So yeah, before we move on to the main session, we would like to get you involved in a quick and fun game. Can all microphones be muted, please? Okay, yes. So this poll should appear on your screen any moment from now. And it will just take a few seconds. I can't see the poll. Yes, I see it now. I'll just give you a couple of minutes. I believe there are about 3 or 4 questions. So the only rule is that you are not allowed to use Google to search for the answers. However, you can ask our super smart kids at home and yeah, enjoy. So I'll just give you a couple of minutes. Oh, a couple of seconds. They're actually really easy questions. Let's see. Let me try and answer this as well. Oh, wow. The poll is out. The poll is out, but from here, okay, it's not out. Just 3 out of 10 people have answered the questions. Okay, I want to see how many, like the percentage of people that will actually get question number 2 right, because that was a tricky one for me too. Okay, so 4 people have completed the poll. We'll just wait a couple more seconds for everyone to complete it. As I said earlier, you can ask our super smart kids at home for the answers. No Googling, that would be cheating. Sorry, parents, no Googling. You can't ask Google or any search engine. Okay, so we have half of our participants have filled the poll. So we'll just wait for the remaining half. So far, no one has actually gotten question number 2 right. That's interesting. Okay, you know what? I think I'll just wait for 30 more seconds for the poll to be completed so we can move on. Ooh. Yeah. So far, only one has gotten question number 2. I'm so sorry, I'm concentrating on just question number 2. Yeah, I believe we have, poll has been closed. So everyone got question number 1 right. Well done, parents. Everyone 100%. That's the name of the coldest continent, which is Antarctica. And then the second question, which is the tricky one, only one person actually got that right, which is what is a group of pandas called? It's actually called an embarrassment. Yeah. So to the parent that got that right, well done. And the third, what is the baby bear called? Which is a cub. 57% of our super moms and dads got that right. And the fourth question, which is, what are the first set of teeth in children called? Which is the milk teeth. And how many oceans are there in the world? 71% of our parents got that right. Well done. That's yeah. So that's all for now. Congratulations. Thank you everyone for participating, and well done. Okay, I'm trying to get this form. Okay, so now let's talk about the Supermoms Foundation. The group Supermoms started in 2019 as a community where mothers across different ages share their parenting experiences, challenges, and learn from each other on motherhood and different techniques on how to raise children. We also have a Mom's Day Out where mothers across various professions and businesses take a day off twice a year. On these days, we leave the kids and home front to the dads while we go out just to have fun at the beach, spa, or any other fun activities planned for that day. However, last year we decided to take the super moms a notch higher by reaching out to more moms, and also we included the dads in our activities as well. So we started a monthly series called the Super Moms Knowledge Series. This is a monthly webinar which holds on Zoom. Through this, we have reached more than 200 parents across different countries. At our webinars, we invite experts in different fields to talk on various parenting topics and issues. So in today's session, we'll be discussing how to teach your children values. Yeah, how to teach your children values with a family life coach. And so now I'll be handing you over to today's host, Ediri Shubande. Ediri is a data scientist and consultant with over 15 years work experience in the telecoms, banking, and consulting industries. She's the lead organizer of Precious Pearl, a philanthropic outreach that caters for indigent mothers and children. Mrs. Shobande's passion for mothering and parenting inspired the idea for founding Supermoms. Please welcome Ediri Shobande. Thank you. You're muted. Yeah. You're still on mute, Ediri. Ediri, you're still on mute. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Amal. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Amal. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, moms, dads, everyone joining us from around the world. Thank you very much. We're so happy that you are here this afternoon. And today, we'll be taking a look at a very interesting topic. The question is, why did we choose this topic? Why? That's the question. We've interacted with several parents. We always interact with parents every now and then to feel the pulse of parents and to know the burning issues of parents. And what kept coming up was this concern for values, that we are fast losing our value system. That the children that we have those days, teenagers, young adults, there's this sense of entitlement that we see increasing. And you know, those little values that we used to cherish so much in the past, such as respect, kindness, contentment, you know, little values like that, persistence, we see them going away, and we're wondering, how did we get here? What can we do about it? How can we correct this as parents? And some of the burning questions we would discuss today are, how do we actually teach our children values? I'll give a typical example of something that happens every day that we see in our everyday life. A teacher walks into that room, and then it's not even a good morning or any form of greeting, and then walks up to a particular grown-up that he or she is interested in, wants to talk to, and starts speaking to that person. And everybody thinks it's normal. You see it as normal. No courtesy. In those days, when we refuse to greet grown-ups, you know what will happen to you when you get home? You see that mama's look on your mother's face, that you want to disgrace me in public. You will see yourself when you get home. You will receive the discipline that you deserve. But what's happening today? So how do we actually teach those basic and important values? Where do we start? Are there guiding principles? And if there are guiding principles, what are these principles? Is it practicable? Is it something we can easily achieve? And you know, with all the busyness of life, the race against time, we are so busy as parents here and there. We are contending with a lot. We're contending with influence from social media. We're contending with peer pressure on our children. And we have our own busyness. We parents, we are all so busy. What can a parent do? So we will discuss all these questions and many more when our special guest comes up. And so to take us into that main session, we have a guest speaker with us. She's very special to us. And I say this because she has been here before. If you were here in our November webinar, where we discussed building emotional connection with your children, then you would understand what I'm talking about. That session was insightful. And so our parents, we got great feedback, amazing feedback after the session. Our parents said, we want her back. We want Mrs. Adebayo to come back. And so parents, we have brought Mrs. Adebayo back. Mrs. Adebayo is a woman of many parts. Apart from being a lawyer with 30 years postgraduate experience, she's an auctioneer, an accomplished realtor, and author of many books. She's a certified marriage and family life coach. Given her passion for the advancement of women and as a way of giving back, Mrs. Adebayo runs a partly virtual mentoring group for women, where she engages with over 150 women weekly. Her latest book, Woman to Woman, is a rich compendium of practical and relatable experiences common to women. She has books, some of her books in quicker time. To get these books, we have the information there on the screen. Awesome books. You can easily get those books and add them to your wealth of knowledge. Moms and dads, I'm going to give us this tip, because if you're here in November, you will know what I'm talking about. This tip: go and get your writing materials, moms and dads. Your journals, your phones, anything you can use to take notes, because you will need them. You will need to take notes when she's speaking. Moms and dads, join me as we welcome Mrs. Bisi Adebayo. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you, Ma, for joining us this afternoon. Good afternoon, Ma. We are so glad that you're here. Okay, I think your mic is on. Yeah. Right. Thank you so much, Ma.
Wow.